Hey, do you know what are the top 5 features the buyer must know when you're buying a house in South Florida? Let's check into. Hey, this is Komal Acharya from Luxury Real Estate. Welcome to my channel, Discovery Florida. If you want to know more about the South Florida, or if you want to get up to date with the real estate market in South Florida, or you just want to know the living, eating, vacationing South Florida, you are at the right spot. Don't forget to subscribe my channel below and hit the bell button. I appreciate your tremendous support. Today on this episode, we are going to talk about what are the top 5 features the buyer must know when you're buying a house in South Florida. Many times these features are ignored because those are not the general features like every house will have. So let's check out what are the top 5 features you must know when you buy a house in South Florida. Number 1 is hurricane-proof windows, shutters, or the panels. If you decide to move in Florida and looking for a house here, the number 1 feature you must look into the window coverings. As much Florida is famous for alligators, it is also famous for the hurricanes. Normally hurricane season stays between around 2 to 4 months in the Florida. By the way, there is nothing to be scared about. It is better than fire and the snow blizzards. However, I recommend to my clients having the hurricane-proof windows must when you're buying a new house in South Florida. By the way, it depends on the budget. You can find either hurricane-proof panels or the accordion shutters, or the best thing of course to do is the hurricane-proof windows. If you're buying a house in, let's say, in April or May, the hurricane season is around the corner. So make sure if the house doesn't have that feature, you have the budget in your asking price. Okay, so now next feature is garage and the garage shelvings. Just remember, in Floridian homes there is no basement. That is the reason it's very hard to put the extra storage. So you 100% need the garage if you're buying house in Florida, especially a single family home. And just remember, we do not have to put the cars in the garage to save from snow. That is the reason. I'll tell you the secret. The many of the Floridians never use garage actually for the car, but they use it for the storage. So I'm going to show you how exactly you can use it for the cars, and also you can make it more organized and push the proper shelving system so that you can use for both purpose, actually car and the storage both. It is very essential feature you must look into. So I'm going to show you in my own house how I have used some of the ready-made shelvings, and also some we have built by our own. It is not 100% well organized, but it's just to give you an idea. I'm going to show you in this video. Alright, so if you come in this area, so look at this. This is the wood shelvings which we have made by our own. We normally put the tools and everything in this section. So this is like a 3 tier shelving system what we try to make it, and it's very sturdy. It's very strong. You can put any kind of heavy material, and we have actually put our laundry on this section, so we try to combine the same material all together up to the laundry. And this is very well organized. If you want to save even your laundry space for the storage, then this is another good idea. Number 3 is the types of plumbing. In Florida homes, you will see different types of water pipe system used. It depends on when the house was built. I have seen buyers pay attention to the kitchen or the bathroom remodel or even the roof here, even the floor plan, but do not ask me questions about what kind of plumbing pipes are used in the house. If you are buying a home, never miss out this info, as it can cost you not just the dollar to repairs, but if immediate leakage happens, it can reduce the house cost immediately. And normally in Florida houses which are built before 1970s, so you may find different kinds of pipes. So I'm going to go through common types of piping which you will find in the Florida homes. So number one is galvanized piping. This is not a good piping. So cities eventually changed the code and it is cheaper to install. That's why people were installing before, but it has the corrosion issues. So you will not be, in the new construction, you will not find this anymore. Currently, even in Coral Springs City, where I live in, it's changing the piping in around the neighborhoods which were built almost 30 years ago. If you have galvanized piping and if you have concerns about it, you can always, message us or comment us, or you can contact us if you don't know what to do next. We can always help you. Number two kinds of pipe you may find is the polybutylene pipes. This is another type which does not bring the good news for your pocket. And this is the kind of plastic material. It got filled because it has a tendency to burst suddenly. And many of the residential neighborhoods would have this kind of pipe actually, which were built between 1978 to 1995. And Florida has hot weather. Everybody knows that. That's $1 million questions. Everyone knows it. So that has very higher chances of bursting this kind of pipes. And number three kinds of pipe is called the copper pipe, which is actually the right way of using in the plumbing system. It's very expensive, but ultimately due to weather and the conditions of the Florida city has turned into the strict code using the copper pipes. And nowadays, as I said, the many neighborhoods which was an old piping system, even the city is changing for the main water line. So when you buy a house, just make sure what kind of pipes the builder has used, because that's a very essential feature which will cost you significant dollar if you happen to change it. Number four is the structural cracks. Floridian homes exterior is actually built with the cement, and also the garage floors are built with the cement. That can prevent the house from certain kinds of conditions like the hurricanes or even the strong weather. So cement has actually the tendency to do the kind of expansion and release. That's one of its characteristics. It's very common to see the cracks in exterior walls because of that, and also the garage floors, because those are also built by the cement. Of course, those are not considered the serious one, and sometimes even home inspector get confused. So it is very essential to evaluate which kind of cracks are found, especially if that cracks runs inside the house also, and those could be the structural issues. Number 5 is evaluating about the elevation certificate, and also if your house falls in the flood zone. That should be the first question for home buyers if you are buying a house in Florida, especially when you are buying near the beach. Remember, Floridian season majority falls between spring and summer. We say you have to have the umbrella in car no matter what, and here the rains are not that easy. In few hours you would see the inches of rain, and in next moment you will see the sunshine, as name states for the state. So it is very essential to check if your house falls in the flood zone or not, and how serious it is. If there was any flood history in that particular house, is it happen or not, or how frequent it happened. I have learned very hard lesson with my buyer, and that's I'm going to share with you. Seller sometimes doesn't disclose that how many times the house got flooded. They simply disclose that there is a flooding history. So I will recommend to go more in detail by inquiring with the insurance company, because the insurance company is the one that correctly can tell us how many times seller has claimed the flood insurance. And also another way to find out is finding out about the elevation certificate. Normally you get that elevation certificate after you close house with your deed, but in this kind of case where there is a serious flood zone, then you need to inquire about the elevation certificate before you make the decision to put an offer. So these are the top 5 things you must know if you are buying a home in Florida. If you want to know more details about which are the safe neighborhoods, if you want to know more about the Florida, especially the South Florida, or buying, selling, or investing in real estate, then don't forget to subscribe the channel below and hit the bell button. We release a lot of videos regarding the Florida and of course about the real estate. Now I will see you in my next video.